Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Raphael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hump day, right? Today I want to talk to you about workout stress. By the way, this is episode 168 on New Tip Daily. Thank you so much for joining me. Whether you're live, you're watching the replay, or you're listening to it on a podcast show, you're just listening to the audio, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Workout stress. So there's so many different ways we can go into it, and I'm going to go into a few. One is, do not stress if you did not work out today. There's always tomorrow. Do not stress about, oh man, I only did this amount of work at the gym when my plan was to do this amount. Let's say your goal was to be at the gym for an hour and you wound up only being there for half hour. There's no reason to stress. The fact that you went to the gym, that's a beautiful thing. Or even if you worked out at home, if the gym is your home, if the gym is the playground, if the gym is running on the street, if the gym is running on a track, that's a gym, right? I consider any place that you work out, it could be your living room, it could be your basement, it could be a bedroom, it could be the backyard, the front yard, does not matter. To me, that's a gym. When you work out anywhere, it's gym. And it's very interesting that a gym got the name gym. J-Y-M is not correct. It's G-Y-M. So go your way, or that would be not correct, right? It'd be Gaia. So how can we turn the gym to reflect what we want in life? Stress is going to play a huge part in your workouts. You cannot do any exercise without putting your muscles into a stress state. They're relaxed, but in order for them to be activated, they need to be stressed. So if you're going to do a bicep curl, at the bottom, your muscles are relaxed. The minute you start engaging and lifting the bicep curl up, you're starting to engage and stress the muscle. Stress is what's going to create growth. But you don't grow by doing one bicep curl. You don't grow today from what you worked out one time and then you never did it again. You grow because of the stress that you continually put on that muscle. But the other thing about the stress is that you have to give it time to heal. The healing process is when we have growth in our muscles. So do we stress about going to the gym? That's number one, we should not. That should not be a stress where we're worried, we have anxiety, oh, I didn't go. No. Like I said, a gym is anywhere where you move your body, anywhere. If you're doing dancing, hey, that's moving your muscles. To me, you're in a gym. Your living room, your bedroom, anywhere. If you, like I used to do a lot, I used to jump out of bed, literally roll out of bed into a push-up position and pump out a bunch of push-ups. Right there was my gym. Then I would go, brush my teeth, shower, and then get in my car and drive to a gym. Or sometimes I used to do my push-ups, go to another room. um, you know, lift weights at home and, shower, maybe go for a run, come back home, shower again. I don't know. I'm crazy because I feel like I can't leave my house without showering first. And it's because I take cold showers. So cold showers are great. And we're going to do a whole topic on why having a cold shower compared to a hot shower is different benefits. A hot shower for prolonged time is not as beneficial as a cold shower. We have to decide on what it is. Maybe combining both is a good way. But we're going to have a whole episode just on cold showers and why it's important for us to even consider it and the benefits that are behind it. So stressing about going to do your workout should not be part of it. Let's turn that stress to excitement. We should be excited about working out. We should be excited about what we're going to accomplish. If you are just starting a workout routine, maybe you did it when you were in high school and it's been many years and you really haven't worked out, and you took on your career and your career was the only thing on your mind, and you worked yourself, and now you're at a position, maybe you're in your 40s or your 50s or even your 60s, and you say, wow, I have to take pills because of my weight, my high blood pressure, this, that, the other. Did you know that if you now start to focus more on your health, you can improve it? You can improve it by moving. I've helped so many people get off medication. I mean, hundreds of people get off their medication safely, not overnight, not because I said so. It's because their doctors said, whoa, what are you doing differently? Oh, I'm training with Raphael. Okay, well, whatever you're doing with him, keep doing it. I have members of mine who come just to my boxing, and they said because of their boxing classes with me, they have stopped taking certain medications. I've had people do my private Tai Chi sessions, and they too have improved overall in their health, where somebody didn't have high blood pressure anymore. Why? Because they're constantly moving. I give them exercises to do, I give them routines, I share with them what to do, how to eat better, healthier. So when we stress, we only add to our health in a negative way. We don't want to stress about doing something healthy. We want to be excited about doing something healthy because it can prolong your life. It can make the quality of your life so much better. It can make the time spent with friends and family so much better. You don't have to huff and puff anymore. You don't. I understand. Listen, a lot of people will say, well, that's for young people. No, not at all. It's for everybody who's alive. Listen, if you poop, you need to move, right? Believe it or not, bowel movement, there's the word movement. Your bowels are moving. Why is not the rest of you moving? So you need to move daily, and there should be no stress. Listen, if you did not go to the gym because you had something to do, don't worry about it. But at one point or another, do 20 jumping jacks. Do it 3 times. That's going to take you what? A minute, minute and a half? So do it for 3 minutes. Do jumping jacks for 3 minutes. Put a timer on and just jump, jump, jump. If you have to stop for a second, catch your breath, keep jumping till that timer goes off. That's your gym right there. So don't stress about it. So, why is it important that we do stress when we are at the gym? Because we want to stress our muscles. We want to take our muscles to a point where, listen, I can lift 10 pounds forever, but what if doing 20 pounds or 30 pounds I couldn't do forever? I can do a certain amount, but that's it. Then there's the positive, because now I'm not just doing something just to move. I'm doing something because there's a purpose. I want to develop the muscle. So in order for me to develop the muscle, I need to stress the muscle. So I need to add weight to the muscle. I don't want to do it where I'm getting hurt, but maybe the minimum you should do is 3 reps of an exercise. How do you want to stress the muscle? Do you want to stress it to define it, or do you want to stress it to make it grow bigger? I do both. So there are times where I will go super heavy and I will do as many reps as I can. I put a number. Here's the trick that I do. I put a number in my head, and that number is, let's say I'm going to do 20. I'm going to go as heavy as I can, and my goal is 20. That's it. And I pump whatever it is that I'm doing, and I go as heavy as I can so I can do 20 reps, and I stop. Then I do it again, and then I do it again. And then I say, okay, now I'm going to go a little bit heavier, but now I'm going to go a little bit less reps. So maybe I do 12, but I am really stressing that muscle. Why am I stressing the muscle? Because I want some growth. I want it a little bit bigger. But then, even in the same exercises, I've built the size up that I want. Now, what do? Now I lighten the load, and I just do, maybe I do 30 or 40 reps, which is, most people don't do that many. I do it because I want to develop the muscle differently. I want to develop the fibers of the muscle. I don't just want to develop girth or size. I want to develop deeper in the muscle. I want to have strong muscles, stronger. So think of this, right? As I'm doing my hands, let's consider this a muscle. See this? This is a big balloon muscle, if you will. You see people in the gym, they look very big and whatever. That's more balloonish. But now when you go like this and you constrict and you do this to the muscles, you building, think of these as fibers, right? My fingers are spread out and they're almost trying to make a ball. Now, if I bring them closer together until I wrap my fingers around my hands, that is developing the fibers of the muscle. And that muscle is going to be a lot stronger than just ballooning. That's, by the way, you don't have to believe me. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You have to do your own research. But you're welcome to take my opinion. So the way I work out is I do stress my muscles, and I stress them differently. I do stress them for growth, so they go bigger. But then I also stress them so they can be tighter. So therefore, I am developing both ends. That's just the way I like to work out. Are you working out? Do you put your muscles and your body through stress? Stress is good when we use it properly. You don't want to have stress in your life where you're worried about things. You don't need that type of stress. Listen, if you have a presentation coming up, if you have something coming up and you're nervous about it, it's going to happen. Don't stress about it. Listen, tomorrow morning, the sun is going to come up, whether I see it or not, because maybe it's cloudy, maybe it's a beautiful sky. It doesn't matter whether I see it or not. The sun is coming up. There's nothing I can do about it. So why should I stress about it? If I have a presentation on Friday, instead of stressing about it, prepare for it. Become excited about it. Don't get me wrong, you might have butterflies because you're nervous about speaking. Instead of being nervous, be excited. Change the word. Stop saying I'm nervous. Say I'm excited. I'm excited. So you create the stress in a different way. You take the stressful situation and you reverse it. You flip it on its head and you say, I am excited. Therefore, you've taken the stress out and you've created the right stress, which is excitement. You get pumped about it. You get excited about it. Thank you so much for joining me today and letting me share this tip. So, when you go to the gym, you need to stress your muscles. When you do push ups, you're stressing your muscles. Anytime your muscles go from a relaxed state to a moving state, they're being stressed. And they need to be stressed daily. Daily, 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 my friends. Great. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to be talking about our meditation and time. Think about the time, right? Some people live for the present, some live in the past, some live in the future. To be really, really well versed, you should live in all three. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me. If you watch this on the replay, if you listen to it, reach out to me. Let me know what you thought about it. Hit hashtag replay. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you have a tip, I'd love to hear it. For me, every time I talk to somebody, I'm always looking to learn. Everyone has a lesson for you to learn. Don't be so close-minded. Even a child can teach you a lesson. Thank you for today. Have yourself an exceptional day. See you tomorrow.